Well, normally I'm Piero Lissoni. I'm living in Milano. I'm Italian. For some other reasons, I like to be European. And my age, it's nearby 65. I grew up in two different places. I'm born outside of Milano. I grew up partially in Milano and again outside where my family stay. We have a lot of different possibilities to be unconventional. But when I think about of my life, in the end, it was a combination in between unconventional and conventional. Conventional for some level of education, unconventional because I grow a little bit anarchist. Anarchist, it means I like to be curious. They grow me to be curious, to be not online, totally open mind to discover. And when I was young, nobody pushed me to be conventional. That one, I think it was a great richness. If I think about of my personal history, of course, the whole family, my mom, my father, the grandfathers, but even I need to choose somebody who teach me in a particular way, my grandfather, from the mother's side, Cesare. It was my teacher for the special curiosity for life. Special curiosity, it means, I discovered within Venice in a bad way, martini cocktail in a Harris bar. I discovered which way is possible to dress or not, when it's possible to use the brown shoes till 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and after that you need to dress the black one. He teach me in a correctly code of life, elegancies, risks, different choices, literature, because it was out, it was out of the line of the classical father responsibility in educational time. I like to be a little bit crazy, a little bit anarchist, with qualities of discipline, because you need, this kind of continuity. I like to be current. I like to enjoy the qualities of life, and I like to be curious, because curiosity, I think it's one of the most incredible secret for our life. But you need to combine together all of these different aspects. Curiosity, capacity to be a child every time, to be ready to jump in an adult life 1 second later, and to combine, like in a special cocktail, this new level of qualities and quantities of ingredients. My studio is a combination life, work, memories. It's like I like to use it in my room, of course. My room in studio, because the studio is anyway a superior creator. We live inside with more than 70 people, 74, 75 people. And the studio is a special creator. In my room, I like anyway to combine together many different attitudes. But at the same time, it's a public room, it's not private. And it's like a collection of many, many different thoughts. My home is a little bit different. My home compared to the studio is of course different, I live there with my wife, two different lives together, different qualities of culture together. And my home is private. It's more or less with another attitude. It's similar because I like it in a way to be very calm, gentle, and clean. I like to walk, I like to enjoy food, I like to enjoy my friends. I like skiing. It's one of my best requests of life. Skiing everywhere, where is possible. I'm totally, completely addicted for a freestyle and free rides, skiing way. But I like to do everything, I like to walking through the museum. I like to walking on the streets. I like to spend time sitting on the bar outside, drinking a good coffee or a good tea and watching the qualities of life. Traditions, they are for us and for me personally, they are the special first step to moving up in innovation. If you don't know them, if you don't respect, if you don't know traditions, if you don't work with them, if you don't retransform the tradition in something new, I think you are poor. If you forgot your tradition, you don't will jump in the future qualities of life. But I like to follow, I like to know the tradition, but I don't like to follow the tradition because sometimes I like to jump out. But you need to know. I took the last picture, I took one picture 2 days ago on the street market, and I took picture for the flowers. Every Monday and every Thursday, when I'm in Milano, I like to spend time in our street market, and I like to spend time with to buy and photo shooting every Monday and every Thursday flowers. I like music from I don't know, from the 16th century. I like the Baroque music, I like Bach, I like Handel, compared to the music from, I don't know, the 18th century, Beethoven, Schumann, Verdi, and they jump again in another one, 60s, when the rock and roll is born. And after that, I like, Beatles, Rolling Stone, jumping in the West Coast and after move to the classical hard rock and punk rock. I remember when I was really young, and I spent a fortune in that time for my personal economies for try to buy one LP from the United States, and it was after the gold rush, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, the musician. I like the classical espresso, and I like to drink espresso in a correct way. It means I don't like to drink espresso standing up like a horse. I like to sitting down. I like to take my time, minimum 5 minutes, and I like to drink espresso like a gentleman. That's it. To be a traveler, it means you adapt yourself for the local time, for, you discover food, you discover people, you discover languages, and again, you discover culture. It doesn't matter if you are in a lounge in the airport or you are in a beautiful temple in Rajasthan. It's the same topic in my mind, to be a traveler. When I drove the motorbike for many, many years, I drove a Ducati, the classical Italian one. It's a beautiful Ducati. It was a beautiful naked Ducati monster. And one of my favorite trips, it was to move with the Ducati, because the Ducati was in Tuscany, in the south part of Tuscany, to discover, all of these kind of regions. Tuscany, Umbria, part of the northern Tuscia from Rome, and you discover this lost street in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of incredible surroundings, inside in these kind of stone villages on the top of the hills, and after that nothing for 100 kilometers. Well, when I was good for using my Ducati, I traveled that way. I don't like the nostalgia. The nostalgia is, I don't like to follow the past. I like to understand the past. I like to try to combine, and to jump in the future, or to jump in this moment today. But the nostalgia is something, honestly, it's far, far away of my culture, personal culture. Design something for one company like San Lorenzo, they do yacht and super yacht. It's another level, of opportunity. But my life, it was before a sailor life. I like the classical silent boat with sail, but I only use sailing boat from somebody else. I never owned one boat. I only owned when I was young. Would you think about the next trends? Hi, good morning, how are you? You like to drink a coffee with me? Curiosity and curiosity. They are, two favorite words, in a good way and in a bad way. I'm afraid to be stupid, to be rigid, and to be old. I think the stupidity is the limitation of the human beings. When the people, they start to be racist, when the people, they start to be too much traditionalist, when the people, they use religions like a barrier, and when we forgot our humanity. Of course, I don't have any secret talents. I tell you, they choose me only because I'm super decorative and beautiful. That's it. I don't know, because normally I prefer the devil. I sketch everything on paper and on iPad. I do many, many different sketches for many different topics. Well, more or less, I design everything, graphic, architectural design, a little bit thin. I try to be a little bit extreme. I'm well known worldwide because I design everything very uncomfortable. houses or chairs or sofa, up to you, or graphic. But one special sign is a double, it's an eye. Normally I design eye when I think, pay attention. Some part of the project is not correct. Many people, they thought everything needed to be combined in between functions and form. I think before you need to design something with beauty. Of course, it's my beauty. It's not, the worldwide beauty. It's of course a subjective point of view. But if I decide to choose inside in one project the beauty, and even I need to kill the functionality, I kill the functionality. Because the eyes, our heart, the stomach need to be shocked by the beauty and not for the qualities of comfort. Listen, for sure, I think every day why I didn't design the new iPhone. Sometimes, yes. Of course, yes. I prefer no. In a healthy way, yes. No. Museum. Skiing, of course. Ducati for life. Hybrid. Humanity. Timeless. Optimistic. Condition. Possibility. Secret of life. Interesting. Also interesting. Great surprise. I like to continue what I did today, but in a better way from tomorrow.